I guess you people are also doing great. So, welcome to our 7th class. Today, our topic is, our lesson is the town mouse and the country mouse. So, I will be sharing the video and I'll be reading the lesson. So, you people also follow with me and read along with me. Then, the explanation follows in the next video.
Hello everyone. So as discussed earlier, this is our cover page for class 7. This is English textbook provided by the Telangana state government. This is our cover page, and then comes Can You Change the World? These are the lines for addressing the children. Okay, you can read it. Next comes who is the publications chief of who is the chief production organizer, these things. And then comes the all rights reserved and the textbook development committee, preface, and this is our content. So let's look deeply into the contents. First unit, so our textbook is completely, we have 8 units. In the first unit, so in each and every unit we have 3 parts. One is a lesson, reading, and the second one is a poem, and the third one is a story. So this is our contents. Next, and this is acknowledgements. Next we have our national anthem and pledge. This is the note for students. What are the accomplishments which are provided by the government in the textbook. So these are the notes which are given to the students to go through it. This is our lesson, first lesson, the town mouse and the country mouse. Look at the pictures. Look at these 2 pictures and answer the questions that follows. There are 3 questions given. What is the first question? The first question is, write the differences you notice between the things you see in the 2 pictures. Second question, where do you think life is peaceful and why? Third question is, do animals feel the same like you? Next we have oral discourse, that is, we have to talk on the place you like to live, whether it is a town or a village. Substantiate your opinion. Here is the story of the town mouse and the country mouse. Would you like to know how the town mouse feels when he visits the countryside? And this is the lesson. Reading. The town mouse and the country mouse. The town mouse and the country mouse were cousins. They often wrote to each other. One day the country mouse got this letter from his cousin. What is the letter? Let's go through it. Kitchen cupboard, Mouse Town, 11th March 2012. Dear cousin, I have been ill with cough and my doctor feels I need a holiday. He has advised me to spend a week in the countryside. May I stay with you? Please give me an early reply. With warm regards, yours affectionately, Town Mouse. To Country Mouse, the mouse hole, mouse country. And here, let's read. So you also read along with me. So I'm zooming the content. Receiving the invitation from the country mouse, the town mouse packed his bags and caught the next train to the countryside. The day was bright and sunny, and soon the town mouse began to feel hot in the train. I wish there was an air-conditioned coach, he said to himself. I feel very uncomfortable here. However, There was nothing he could do about it, so he grumbled to himself while the train chugged slowly into the country. The country mouse was waiting at the station. "Oh, cousin," the town mouse said, as soon as he got off the train. "The train was dreadful. I feel terribly hot and thirsty. I hope you have something ice cold for me to drink at home." "Well, I have some water," said the country mouse, "but I can look around for some coconut water if you like." "Coconut water?" asked the town mouse in horror. "Don't you have any orange juice or lemonade?" "I'm afraid not," replied his cousin, "but I found a very nice piece of root today and a tender bit of sugar cane. I'm sure you'll enjoy that." "Root? Sugarcane?" the town mouse exclaimed. "But I don't eat raw food like that." The country mouse said, "This is what we eat in the country, so I'm afraid you two have to eat this. Try it, it's not bad." The town mouse did not enjoy his dinner at all. He nibbled at the root and the sugar cane and then said he wanted to sleep. The country mouse showed a corner in the mouse hole and said, "There you are, you can sleep there." Let's go to the next page. "On the ground?" asked the town mouse. "Do I have to sleep on the ground?" "Yes, this is how we sleep in the country," his cousin answered. As the town mouse lay down on the hard, cold ground, he suddenly thought of something. "Cousin," he called out. "Yes, what is it?" the country mouse asked. "Why is it so quiet here? Where are all the cars and lorries? Where are the radios and the televisions? Where are all the lights? This is how it is in the country." His cousin replied, "It's always quiet in the country. Sometimes it is quieter than today. My grandfather says that our village is the quietest among all the villages in our district." "Oh, is it? The country is a strange place," said the town mouse. But he said to himself, "I don't think I like this place." Next morning, the town mouse found that there was no breakfast ready. His cousin told him that they had to go to a nearby farm in search of food. "We are sure to find something there," he said, "a nice piece of root or a tender bit of sugarcane." But the town mouse had enough. "Thank you, cousin," he said, "but I think I'll catch the next train home. I've suddenly remembered that I have forgotten something." A few days later, the country mouse wrote to his cousin, the town mouse. Here is the letter. Mouse Hole, Mouse Country, 22 March 2012. My dear cousin, I hope you are well. I'm worried about you. I would like to visit you and make sure you're all right. With love, your cousin, Country Mouse. To Town Mouse, Kitchen Cupboard, Mouse Town. Let's go to the next page. This is the next page. The town mouse received the letter and read it. Since he was in a hurry, he sent a telegram to the country mouse. Here is the telegram, his telegram. "Overjoyed, come soon, town mouse." So this is the telegram. A few days later, the country mouse arrived in the town. He was surprised by the noise and the lights. "Why are there lights even in the middle of the night?" he asked. "This is the town," his cousin replied. "Here there are lights even in the middle of the day." "And what is this dreadful noise that never stops?" asked the country mouse. "That is the traffic," the town mouse replied. "That is the noise made by buses, lorries, cars, and aeroplanes." But the country mouse did not like it at all. All this noise has made my head ache. He said, Could I have some water to drink? Why, only water, said the town mouse. Look at what there is for you. Ice cold lemonade, orange juice. Which one do you want? Just some water, answered the country mouse. Some water? And a little bit of food. I have plenty of food, cousin, said the town mouse proudly. You can eat as much as you like. Sure enough, the house of the town mouse at the back of a kitchen cupboard was full of most delicious food. There was bread and jam, the different kinds of fruits, slabs of chocolate, and a huge piece of lovely cheese. Eat, cousin, eat, said the town mouse. But just then there was a sound like a thunder, and the town mouse shouted, Run, cousin, run, run! The town mouse pushed the country mouse out through a hole in the back of the cupboard. The country mouse felt his heart beating very fast. But what is it? He asked. Shh, whispered the town mouse. Wait. Let's go to the next page. Let's see what happened. Who came? When everything was silent again, the town mouse crept out of the hole. He was quite cheerful again. Come out now, cousin, he said. That was only somebody opening the cupboard door. We are safe now. But they were not safe for very long. Twice more they had to run for safety when somebody opened the cupboard door. The country mouse got quite tired of running and hiding. I want to go back to the country, he said. We may not get much food there, but at least we can eat in peace. So the next day, the country mouse went back to his house in the country, and the town mouse stayed on his cupboard in the town. And as far as I know, they did not visit each other again. Next we have glossary. Country, which means village or an area outside towns or cities with fields and farms. Affectionately, lovingly, or showing caring feelings and love. Pack, to put clothes, etc. into a bag in preparation for a trip away from home. Uncomfortable, unpleasant. Grumble, to complain about something in a bad-tempered way. Chug, to move making the sound of an engine. Dreadful, very bad or unpleasant. Here are the questions. Answer the following questions. Why did the town mouse want to go to the countryside? And coming to the second question, describe the town mouse's experience in the countryside. Third question is, what differences do you find between the country and the town? Fourth, how can you say that the town mouse could not enjoy the dinner offered by the country mouse? Fifth, what would happen if the person who opened the cupboard found any of the mice? Why did the town mouse travel in an ordinary train? Why did the country mouse go back to his house in the country? How can you say that the town mouse was not comfortable in the country? How are the streets? Next question is, how are the streets of a town different from those of a village? Next, 11th question. Describe the lifestyle of the country mouse in 2 or 3 sentences. 12th, the town mouse and the country mouse did not visit each other again. Why? Give reasons for your answer. This page is done. So let's go to the next page.
In the video. So read along with me once or twice and identify the new words and note it down. So the explanation part and meanings of the new words will be explained in the next class.